Percy takes the plunge. Sometimes Percy takes sound trucks to the other end of the line. There he meets some engines from the other railway. One day, Henry wanted to rest in the shed, but Percy was talking to some engines. It was raining hard, water swelled under my boiler. I couldn't see where I was going, but I struggled on. Oh, Percy, you are brave. Well, said Percy modestly, it wasn't anything, really. Water's nothing to an engine of determination. Tell us more, Percy, said the engines. Chuff, chuff, chuff. What are you engines doing here? Hissed Henry. This shed is for the fat controllers. Engines, go away. Silly things, Henry snorted. They're not silly. Percy had been enjoying himself. He was cross because Henry had sent them away. They are silly, and so are you. Water's nothing to an engine with determination. Pah! Anyway, said cheeky Percy, I'm not afraid of water, I like it. And he ran away singing. Once an engine attached to train was afraid of a few drops of rain. No one ever lets me forget the time I couldn't get out of a tunnel if the rain spoiled my page. Mumbled Henry to himself. Thomas was looking at a board on the quay. It said danger. We mustn't go past it, he said. That's orders. Why? Danger means falling down something, said Thomas. I went past danger once and fell down a mine. Percy looked beyond the board. I can't see a mine, he said. He didn't know that the foundations of the quay had sunk, and that the rails now sloped downward to the sea. Stupid board, said Percy. For days and days he tried to sidle past it, but his driver stopped him every time. No, you don't, he would say. Then Percy made a plan. One day, at the top station, he whispered to the trucks, will you give me a bump when we get to the quay? The trucks were surprised. They had never been asked to bump an engine before. They giggled and chatted about it the whole way down. Well, Percy, said his driver. Percy checked. And Percy checked obediently at the distance signal. The driver doesn't know my plan. He chuckled. On, laughed the trucks. Percy thought they were helping. I'll pretend to stop at the station, that the trucks will push me past the board, then I'll make them stop. I can do whenever I like. If Percy hadn't been so conceited, he would never have been so silly. Every wise engine knows that you cannot trust trucks. They reached the station and Percy's brakes ground. That was the signal for the trucks. Go on, they yelled and surged forward together. They gave Percy a fearful bump and knocked his giant fireman off the footplate. "Ow!" said Percy, sliding past the board. The day was misty, the rails were slippery, and his wheels wouldn't grip. Percy was frantic. "That's enough!" he hissed, but it was too late. Once on the slope, he tobogganed helplessly, crashed through the buffers, and slithered into the sea. "You are a very disobedient engine." Percy knew that voice. He crowed. The foreman borrowed a small boat and rowed the fat controller round. "Please, sir, get me out, sir. I'm truly sorry, sir." "No, Percy, we cannot do that till high tide." "I hope you'll teach you to obey orders." "Yes, sir," said Percy. Percy shivered miserably. He was cold, and fish were playing hide and seek through his wheels. The tide rose higher and higher. He was feeling his position more and more deeply every minute. It was nearly dark when they brought floating cranes, cleared away the trucks, and lifted Percy out. He was too cold and stiff to move by himself.